Let's do it.
Okay, so here at the 12 o'clock position, we said he was trying to trick us up before. It says Zerg, but that is Slayer's Cella. His opponent here at the 3 o'clock position is the one and only, the legendary Startail July Zerg.
I know, man. I'm so excited. July Zerg is a beast at this game. And so is Cella. This is going to be an awesome Zerg versus Zerg. And we have, well, what are the positions here? We've got Cella as a red Zerg. We've got July as a teal Zerg. All right. So here's the thing about ZVZ that, I play a lot of Zerg. I'm pretty familiar with this matchup. There's 2 ways to go about it. Either you open up with the Roaches and you play a macro game, or you open up with the Lings and Blings and you play the high aggressive, high octane style of ZVZ. And I think with the spawns being as close as they are and with this map in consideration, I think we're going to be in store for some Ling Bling action. That's my prediction.
I have to agree. Given the wide open choke points and things like that, we're going to move into the Roach phase a little bit slower. The expansions are going to come a little bit slower, so we could be in store for a tug war battle. Man, you're just dying to find that picture.
I found it. I found it.
You got it? Oh, there it is. Showing up there. So
that is me and July Zerg.
Very nice.
Yes.
I think I have my picture laying around
Good
somewhere.
thing,
so
the picture next to it is not quite appropriate, so good thing I didn't bust that one out.
I hesitate to ask. Anyway, so we are just in the droning phase at the moment, and it looks like both players are actually saving up quite a bit of money. July looking like he is going to early expand, and so is Cella.
Ah, so my prediction is completely wrong here.
July, how is his macro already this good? He's up a droner. He is way faster in the drone production, and he got down his expansion about 10 seconds earlier as well without cutting anything. It's just because July's a beast.
Yeah, or it could be just because Cella hiccuped somewhere, or, there's a difference.
No, I'm going to say July is a beast.
All right,
Cella's
fine.
playing great, but July,
we'll go with your
July
prediction.
is so good.
Yeah, he's so good.
He
He's
can
a
produce
ribosome
drones out of nowhere.
He's a ribosome. Isn't
that
like
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does. A ribosome is like a chemical. It's like a DNA or something.
Part of a cellular structure.
Yes, it's a part of a cellular structure. There it is.
There you go.
He's so cool. He's in your body, man. Mutating your cells.
I don't know if that makes him cool or just a stalker. But anyway, here we go. Spawning pool is down. Both players opting for speedling builds.
Yeah, you know what? Well, they both opened up 15 hatch, hoping that there would be a long spawn between the two bases. But now that they've scouted each other out, I think they're going to switch it up a little bit and go for more aggressive Lings and speedlings. But I might be wrong. We might see both players go for Roaches as well. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, certainly. Looks like old July just about to finish up that hatch rate faster than Tellus because he's a macro beast.
Yeah.
That's entirely the reason. There's no other possible reason.
He's a ribosome.
Indeed.
Queen coming out
has
for
either
July
player
Zerg.
cut drones? Nope. Exactly the same at the moment. Two queens apiece, so we see mirror builds out of these two
both
players.
Both players playing a macro style here, despite both of them spawning right next to each other. Now, the one thing about ZVZ that is very interesting, that I think is interesting, you guys might think is boring, but in ZVZ, a difference with ZVT and ZVP is you can't place Overlords wherever you want. In ZVZ, however, you can. And you guys can see Overlords actually making their way in front of the bases because you know what? There's no anti-air in the beginning of the game to deal with that. So that's huge. That helps you see what your opponent is making and what units are coming at you.
We actually already have a pretty big difference right now as July has put down his Baling Nest way before Cella's has. Cella's going to have out a couple more Lings, but July is going to be able to sit back with his Queen and defend for quite a while, even with the Spine Crawler coming up, and that Baling Nest is going to be done very quickly.
We called that, didn't we?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, they both they were going to play the macro style, but as soon as they realized they spawn right next to each other, it's time for Ling Bling. And we have Lings and Blings on the way right now. It looks like July Zerg, like you said, is going to have his Baling Nest done a little bit earlier. He's also making a Spine Crawler as well. Where is that Spine Crawler being made at?
Oh, it's right at the front.
Oh, okay. There
wow, that's actually going to come up just in time to provide all the defense he needs.
Yep.
Oh, he's way off creep with his Queen, but it doesn't matter. He has enough Lings already reinforcing, and Cella runs directly into the Spine Crawler. A couple of Lings that get pulled off the line are going to be more than enough to deal with this. July so smart with his units. Oh, God, is Cella paying attention?
Whoa. That was so smart by Cella. Cella realizing that his Lings were in danger of dying. I don't know if this was what he was doing, but then he was like, oh, my Lings are about to die. I can make them into the little cocoon Bailings, which is more protective than the Lings alone.
Yes, but
or he could have just ran them away. Yeah.
And
I don't know if that was smart.
Cella tried to put up a couple of units there. Yeah, I mean, they were going to be stationary one way or another. I think that was more of a, he switched back to his hotkey and spammed the Baling construction key because he didn't know July was attacking at that time. So.
Oh my God, we have Bailings on banelings again, and both banelings for July exploding everywhere, and now Cella exploding as well. Both players just exploding left and right, and here comes July Zerg with a lot of links. There are banelings being morphed right now.
July's
Those banelings
in such a good spot.
just in moments away from morphing out, but it looks like a queen will get picked off, and yes, July's in a great spot.
Yeah, I think July's going to win the game outright right here because both the queens have fallen. A bunch of things being camped, and there's GG. So July has won game number 1.